Aquarius, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So I'm excited, guys. I was like, this is gonna be the month where I get back to normal because I would try to at least put out like 3 videos per sign, but I was just catching up on life, and I'm like, I'm gonna do what I can, but I really want this to be the month that I get back into the groove. So it's happening in your season. That's what's up, y'all. All right, guys. So let's see what's going on mid-month. So this will be middle of February to about the middle of March, okay? So what is going on with the sign of Aquarius? I hope you guys have been enjoying your birthday season, that you guys have been having fun, having a shot of tequila for me. But let's see what's going on, y'all. And guys, keep in mind, I did post a few days ago a poll for you guys on the community section of my page. So I put some readings, I listed them there, and whichever have the top 2 votes, those are the bonus readings I'll do for you guys, okay? So I'll get to that after mid-month readings. What is going on with the sign of Aquarius? What can they expect? The Queen of Cups in the reverse popped out, guys. So this is an energy when someone could feel really upset about things. Maybe you guys are doing that to someone or they're doing it to you. Now this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aquarius signs. Okay, general, whatever pops up, pops up. And keep in mind, guys, all the energies, I say this all the time, but just for the new people watching this, all the energies here could be vice versa. Something that you're putting out in the atmosphere, or maybe something that you're receiving. Something that someone else is doing. All right, so the energy that we have here, guys, Ace of Wands in the reverse. So there's definitely a situation that falls out where you guys are kind of disappointed. But here's the thing. With that happening, you have the Hierophant, you have the Star card, you have the Ten of Wands here. So there's something that you're upset isn't working out, but it leads you to wish fulfillment. It leads you to releasing a very heavy burden, because you guys are going to have to end something that's just reckless, something that you're doing and you're not putting much thought into it. You're kind of just like jumping into it, or maybe a situation or a person that brings that out of you, brings recklessness out of you. So let's see what's going on here, guys. So going towards the past, the first card here, Ace of Swords. All right, so this is all about getting into a new beginning, but cutting out things that you feel are BS, that are unnecessary in your life. We have the Five of Cups, so something that, again, you're feeling some sort of loss over. You're focusing more on what didn't work out as opposed to what you still have going for yourself. And you have the Five of Pentacles, so there could have been a sense of loss, rejection, being left out in the cold. Maybe for some of you it was, a heavy financial burden you went through. But yeah, that ended. Now, if it was finances, I see that most of you are probably over it at this point. For some of you, maybe you were dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here, but you removed yourself from something that was toxic. With the Devil card here, the Devil card does represent Capricorn. So for some of you, maybe it was a Capricorn specifically. But moving on, the next card for the past is the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So there's just a lot of adversity here. There's a lot of, shit coming at you. And you guys are saying enough is enough. Okay, Knight of Wands in the reverse. So for some of you, it could have been an unreliable friend or an unreliable energy. For others of you, maybe it was someone who is cheating or being promiscuous in a situation. Okay, where you had a difficult time moving away from this. So something that was hard to let go of. All right, and you're really just trying to find balance here. But Eight of Cups in the reverse as the last card for your past. It's showing that either you tried to come back into someone's life that you guys had parted ways, before, or they're trying to come back into your life. So let's see what happened here. But it's just something that was difficult for you to move away from. It could even be going back to an old job, or, just doing something, again, that you just dropped. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, for a lot of you, you could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or maybe something in regards to work and building your money. Queen of Pentacles, very strong earth energy, guys. So for a lot of you, it could definitely be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you were dealing with. But it's a situation where you're more self-sufficient on your own. Okay, maybe it made you happy for a while, but, as happy as that can make you, that also brings out recklessness within you. Okay, so something that you guys had to cut out. With the High Priestess in the reverse, you knew you had to do this. Full card in the reverse, you knew it was going to lead to a lot of shit, a lot of conflict. Lover's card in the reverse. a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing. So yeah, you knew that you had to move away, but you could have definitely been in denial about it. Okay. Now, in your present moment, guys, we have the Magician. All right. So being in a place where you have everything within you to manifest something. It's within your power. It's there. It's in front of you. King of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or again, something in regards to your finances where you grow. But you let go of a situation. So here, I feel like although most of you are going to have the power to keep moving forward with this, a lot of you choose just to fall away. We have the Empress card as well. The Empress card in the reverse, this is the center of your reading. So this is what everything ties into, guys. So you're really just not moving forward with something. The whole energy is leading to something that has to go in your life so that you can release a burden. You have the Two of Pentacles. You know you need to release it. But again, you're still just trying to find balance through it. You're trying to weigh out how to do it. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So someone or, a situation where you're not seeing eye to eye with, an energy involved in this. You're not being supported in a conducive way, okay? Where people aren't seeing eye to eye. Maybe someone's not being appreciated here. So something just isn't sincere, okay? There's something that you need to stop losing sleep over, guys. Ten of Swords. So for a lot of you, it's showing some sort of ending here. Whether it was because of a betrayal, whether because it was something that happened very abruptly or kind of like in a harsh way. So let's see what's up with this. We have the Hierophant. So regardless of how heavy this may seem for some of you, with the Hierophant, that's, in my opinion, that's the most powerful card, because when it's in the upright, it doesn't matter what just happened, but it showed you that the universe had to push that to happen so that you could be more in alignment with your higher self. So this is something that's actually really going to help you grow. The Sun card, it's a blessing, but to a lot of you, it might seem like a heavy burden. You might feel like it's the end of the world, but it's a blessing. All right. So you don't see that yet. For a lot of you, you won't see that yet. Maybe there was a fire sign involved. You have the King of Wands and we have the King of Cups. So it could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that was involved here. But yeah, something just cannot grow anymore, guys. So there's definitely something that you need to let go of here. The Death card was back there too, so something definitely has to go. But I see it being a very positive change for you if you do let it go. Now, here's where the energies get much lighter. Going into the future, the first card here, Four of Swords in the reverse. So it's like you take a step back, you're in this hiatus, and it's like, crap, how do I move forward from this? And you really think about it in a very deep way. And finally, you make the steps that you need to move forward, but it wasn't without, putting a lot of thought into all of this. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So there's secrets that come out and you're like, okay, I just have to keep it moving. So for a lot of you, even if you're not ready to move forward at this point, there's going to be something that happens where the universe just forces it, honestly, okay? King of Wands. So again, could have been with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Or maybe for some of you, this is in regards to something that you're very passionate about, maybe a business plan, something like that, but you have to move away from something and fall away from it because of things that are revealed, okay? But whatever this is, I feel like you already know you have to move away from that. But again, guys, a lot of blessings come in once you do. You have this Hierophant, all right? And we'll go over the next two cards in a second, but it's positive. Now, you guys have the Moon card as the next card for the future. Clarity, enlightenment, you seeing, everything for what it is. If there's any secrets, they're all coming out. You have the Tower card in the reverse and the Page of Swords in the reverse. So to be honest, for a lot of you, this is going to be something that really just pisses you off. The Knight of Swords in the reverse kept popping up as well. So there's something in your life, guys, that pulls you out of your element. Okay, it pulls you out of your element. You're in a place where you're not trusting yourself as much. High Priestess in the reverse and the Fool card in the reverse. So it's like you keep questioning yourself and you're like, damn, there's a little voice telling me what I have to do, but I'm having trouble coming to terms with it. That's what I feel, that you guys really have trouble coming to terms with something, okay? Now, although this is something that pisses you off, because with the Page of Swords in the reverse, you're speaking very honestly to a person, or they could be speaking very honestly to you, but there's a lot of shit talking. Okay, this is things being said kind of like in a distasteful way. All right. So we have the Nine of Cups here as the last card for your future, which is a card about happiness, fulfillment. So let's see where this is headed to, because it shows that you guys literally dodge a bullet by removing yourself from something, even if it's kind of like harsh with how you interact with someone. Guys, because something isn't successful, that's what leads you to happiness, okay? And maybe this was the source of your happiness for a while, but you have to guard yourself from this. All right, there's just someone who's being fake and dishonest about something, and it shows that it leads to stability. But with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it's not something, again, that you're just walking away from and that you didn't put a lot of effort into. It's something that you kept trying and trying, but you just weren't getting the intended results that you wanted. So for some of you, this might even go as deep as to turn you into a person that becomes abusive, that becomes, you know, this angry sort of entity. But for others, you kind of just have to get to the point where you might seem like you're being an asshole or like you're being harsh, but it's because you know that you have to protect yourself. And it might be a situation that the energies have escalated so much that it's like you just snap and it's like, no, I can't do this. So there's no success in a certain area, but it leads you to way more stability, okay? So definitely a catch-22 situation here, guys. Now let's pull some cards of advice on what the best move is for y'all. Well, I think the biggest thing is not being in denial, being, you know, clear about how something is going down. Let me get 3 cards of advice for the sign of Aquarius. February Midmonth, 2019. Let's get some guidance here. We have the King of Swords, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Five of Cups in the reverse. Guys, this is very clear. So for some of you, maybe it's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you're dealing with here. For others of you, it's just showing a situation where you may get extremely fed up, but because you get to that point where you're fed up, you're going towards being more emotionally stable. But it comes from realizing that something, your soul just doesn't want something. I see you being happy when you turn your back on this. I see you expanding. I see you socializing more, just vibing with people in a more natural way. Whatever this is, guys, if you're able to really be strong and to guard yourself from this with that Four of Pentacles in the reverse here, it's showing that you will get over this pain. So it's something that is heavy, but you're going to have to be strong, and you guys come out very powerful, you know, once you make that tough decision to drop something. We have the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, guys, with whatever this is, just with the energies, this is not something new to you. This is something that you've been going back and forth with for a bit now, okay? The Seven of Cups, it's all illusion, okay? Where is the smokescreen in your life? Who is waving their hand in front of you here to keep you distracted, but doing some fuck shit, you know, on the side? So there's just something here that's, you know, it doesn't work well for you guys. So again, for some, maybe it's a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm going to pull another card here. Why is this Queen of Cups here? What's the significance? That could just be you guys being, you know, stable after moving away from whatever this is. For some of you, you're going to have something new that you begin with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this offer, if you take it, you'll be successful here. All right. So it could be somebody that, again, is a water sign, someone who has heavy water in their charts. So I do see something very good that comes out of all of this. So success, possible new love, or just a new influence that's going to be very positive in your life. All right, just don't be stuck on what's making you unhappy, because that's about to change tremendously. And once it does change tremendously, here you are. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Cups in the reverse. So here, you accept a new offer that not only are you emotionally fulfilled, but even financially speaking, you're able to produce more for yourself. You just feel more whole. You feel more abundant just generally. So yeah, this is a no-brainer. Whatever's difficult for you, you know, once you're able to take that tough leap, you're straight. You're fine. Okay. All right, guys. So this sounds good. All right. I like how things are kind of developing through the month. But like I said, guys, definitely check out the community section. Choose the reading that you want. I will be doing those after the mid-month readings. And if you guys would like a personal reading, highvibrationswithliz.com. Everything is in the description below. And I always post on Instagram daily energy, so you guys could always check that out, see what's going on in your day. It's always on my story. So that's High Vibrations 44, and you guys can also purchase questions through Instagram as well. So just DM me, and again, everything is below in the description. So I will see you guys. I hope you're having a good birthday month. Take care.